This is gonna be a peep.
Son of a beast! Beast! Sword rain! Here we go!
Get him!
Beast!
Eruption! Go!
Fiery beast! I lost. All right.
This is gonna be a peep.
Beast! Sword rain!
How can this happen?
I was just warming up. Just as I expected. just warming up. Another trap?
It's coming towards us!
Whoa. Run!
It's no good. There's one over here, too.
We'll just have to attack it at the same time and smash our way through.
Is that gonna work?
Dwarven vow number 16. You can do anything if you try. We're dead anyway if we fail. Give it all you've got.
That's just like you, Lloyd. Okay,
On the count of 3.
Lloyd.
What?
Oh, nothing. I'm ready.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Now! See? Look! It worked!
It was pretty good for one of your plans, Lloyd. The only flaw was that you didn't take into account my lack of physical reflexes.
Genus!
I messed up.
You did that to get me out?
No.
Liar! You knew it would end up like this! Why did you do it?
If you'd been in my place, you'd have done the same thing. You always jump in without thinking to save someone in trouble. But it was that, Lloyd, that I looked up to. I wanted to be like you.
Genus.
Now hurry up, before it's too late.
No way. I can't leave you behind.
I said go! I'm not like you. I'm a coward. When it comes down to it, my body starts shaking. I don't want you to see me looking pathetic in the end.
Genus!
Go! I said go!
You fool!
You were my best friend, Lloyd.
This is gonna be a piece of...
Tempest! was just warming up.
This is gonna be a piece of...
Tiger Flame, fierce season, sword ring, tempest! Sonic! All right!
This is gonna be a piece...
Demon of the Beast! Demonic Thrust!
Go away!
Tempest!
How this happen?
All right!
I'm alive. But how? The snow bunny that Colette gave me. She protected me. Colette, I'm coming for you. Just hang on. What's this? Is this some kind of trap? And what is this thing? Damn, there's no time to be worrying. I've got to rescue Colette for everyone's sake.
It is finally time, dearest sister. This body has the closest match to your mana signature. I've failed many times in the past, but this time I swear I'll make it work.
The mana charge is complete, my lord.
Good. Do it.
Let her go!
Lloyd, how did you get in here? The lock to this room can only be opened by a member of the Crucius High Order.
None of your business. What matters is that your selfish dream ends here.
A futile effort.
We won't let you lay a finger on him!
Guys, you're okay?
I told you I wouldn't miss the main event.
You did not want to share the same pain I do, correct?
I can't possibly miss seeing the new world that's about to be made.
I can still fight. As long as I can fight, I will stay by your side. Pretty good, huh?
Everyone, all right, let's take him on together.
What a sorry lot. Pronema, it is your fault they are still alive. Kill them!
Yes, sir. Expel you of your flaws. Take this. Here, dark sphere.
Okay.
Here.
Fool! Fool!
Force field! Serpent light! Devastation! By now, it's impossible!
Theodasia! Raging Beast!
Fool!
Raging Beast!
Thanks. No way! Fool!
Force field! No way! Take this!
Serpent Seer!
Don't get in my way!
Raging Beast!
Take this!
Darkness Spear!
Help us on the way! Nurse!
Agarazia!
Damn it! Devastation!
Be careful! Help is on the way!
Healing circle!
Raging Tower! Raging Beast! Agarazia! beast!
Fool!
Raging beast!
Stay away!
Raging beast!
Unexcused! There's a little solution! Beast!
Raging beast!
I lost twice to this wretched lot.
You picked the wrong guy to mess with.
Logic Trestle, it hurts. Please, help me.
I've succeeded. Martel is awake.
Logic Trestle, Mythos, please.
Only my former companions can call me by that name. Get out of my sight!
That's so cruel.
Dear sister, you've finally come back to me.
No. Colette! It can't be true!
Mythos, what have you done?
Martel? Oh, you mean my body? I hasten my growth to have an appearance befitting the leader of Crucius. Wait just a moment. I'll switch back to my old form.
No, Mythos, not that. I've been watching all this time, unable to move, unable to do anything. I watched all those foolish things you've done. Have you forgotten everything? We stopped the ancient war because we dreamt of a world where humans, elves, and those in between could live in harmony.
What are you saying? This after all the trouble I went to prepare a new body for you? But I see. You don't like that one, do you?
Mythos, please, listen to me. What you have done is wrong. It is not what we strived for.
Wrong? Are you rejecting me?
No, I want you to remember. Please stop this and become your old self again.
Martel? Even you reject me? No. Martel would never say something like that. I won't allow that. Do you hear me?
You okay, Lloyd?
What are you doing? I thought you wanted me to set you free of your fate as a chosen.
Oh, you know what? I changed my mind. That won't matter after we beat the snot out of you anyway.
Zelos, I knew you'd come back to us.
Sorry about all that. It was the only way I could get my hands on this. Here. Refine that with dwarven arts. And it'll let even a human use the Eternal Sword.
Are you saying you did all that just to get this?
That's right. This stupid Chosen released us from those traps back there.
But it is true that I deceived you. I've held you guys back for a long time. I figured I'd at least have to do something like that to make up for it.
If you want to make it up to us, hurry up and fight.
You got it.
Damn you! Give me back my sister!
Goodbye, Mythos. This is my final wish. Please, return this twisted world back to its original form.
No! Martel! Don't go!
If things are going to end up like this, perhaps the elves should never have left Darus Carlon. If they hadn't, people like us would never have been born.
So that was it. Martel, he just wanted to leave this filthy world and return to Darus Carlon. Yes, of course. That world is the homeland of all elven blood.
Mythos?
Yes, dearest sister. Let's forget these filthy creatures and return home together. To Darus Carlon.
Everyone! We have to stop Mythos. Martel is calling to me. Martel wants us to stop him.
Shut up! Martel would never say something like that. You miserable failure.
She did say it. She was crying. She said, please, don't make everyone suffer any longer.
Lloyd, you understand, right? If we lose the Great Seed, we'll betray the Renegade's hope.
And we of Mizuho won't stand it either.
Without it, the giant tree will not germinate.
Without mana, the land will die.
If your goal is the reunification of the world, then
I know. We're gonna stop Mythos with everything we got. Let's go!
I won't let you interfere.
I will kill you all! Why can you not accept the ideal world that I have envisioned?
How can your world be ideal when you have killed countless innocent people?
Human, don't tell me what's right and wrong. Die, Holy Lance! That's all.
Ready? Ray!
Death Eater!
Ineffective!
There!
Devastation!
Raging beast! Beast! Sword blade!
That's all.
Heavy touch! Raging beast!
Fire is the breath of life! Revitalize!
Raging
Holy
beast!
Lance!
Pretty good!
That's all.
Devastation!
I was careless.
Annoying!
Raging beast!
All right.
I call upon the envoy from the raging beast!
I summon thee. Come, Shadow!
That's all.
Salute
You okay?
Beast!
No way!
Help is on the way.
Raging
Healing
beast!
circle!
No way!
Devastation!
Death Eater!
Resolute and
Raging beast!
Healing circle!
Thrust! Serpent seal! Pinion!
Die, Holy Lance! That's
Pretty good! Force seal!
Help is on the way. Healing circle!
You're gonna pay!
Sorry.
A god shows no mercy. Death Eater!
Raging beast!
Death Eater! That's all.
Perish.
Ready? Healing circle!
Damn!
That's all.
Be careful.
Perish.
Pretty good! Purgatory! Resurrection!
Here we go!
Come on! Try this! You're not going anywhere!
Dark Serpent! There! Perish.
Now!
That's all.
Ready? No way!
Die!
Devastation!
Prism Sword!
Force speed! Resurrection! I'm gonna take you out!
Die till I say one fell. How? I cannot lose. I'm going home. I'm going home with my sister.
It's over.
Is it? The worlds are still split. The giant tree has not yet germinated. What exactly is it that's over?
Good timing. I wanted to ask you something. What was it that you saw in Mythos? Why did you help him seal Origin?
Mythos was my apprentice and a valuable friend. Isn't that enough?
Do you forgive anything someone does, no matter how horrible? Just because he's your friend?
I don't see a need to explain myself further. If you want to release Origin's seal, you must defeat me.
Kratos, wait!
I'll be waiting for you before the seal.
Lloyd, let's head back first, okay?
What is it?
Are you still up?
I couldn't really get to sleep.
The stars are so pretty. Do you want to come see them with me?
Okay then, just for a little while.
Wow. It feels like they might come falling down at any moment.
Yeah.
You know, it still feels strange. The fact that I'm still here, talking with you.
How come?
My grandmother told me that I could never return to the village once I left on the journey to regenerate the world. So, when I talked with you the night before leaving Asalia, I thought it would be the very last time. But I'm still here, right beside you.
And that's the way it'll be. Crucius is gone. And tomorrow, when I win against Kratos and have him remove the seal, the worlds will be reunited. You don't have to worry anymore.
So you're going to fight Kratos?
I have to.
But he's your father.
It's because he's my dad that I have to fight.
Why?
He wants to settle things. He wants to settle the score with his own past. That's what it feels like to me.
Maybe you're right. After all, he saved us.
Yeah, and I also want to settle things myself.
What do you mean?
I've spent this whole time expecting you to do everything. I just took it for granted that you're the only one who could regenerate the world. I never questioned that.
You didn't know. It's not your fault. And besides, you saved me, just like you promised you would.
But because of that, a lot of people lost their lives. I have to shoulder their sacrifices. For their sake and mine, I have to defeat the Kratos of the past.
I understand.
When this is all over, I hope the world becomes a place where everyone can live together.
When this journey ends and the world really becomes like that, what are you going to do? Will you return to Isalia?
I don't think I'm going back there again. I plan to go on a journey to collect all of these.
X-Spears?
Unless they're all retrieved, there will be more victims like you and Persea. So I want to gather all of them before that happens. That's my way of showing gratitude to these guys for using their powers to fight.
Do you mind if I come along with you? I want to continue to be by your side, just like I've been up until now.
All right, we'll go together. Let's go explore the new world together.
Okay.